Hello and welcome to Across Louisiana. My name is Steve Sawyer, your host of the program. Thank you for being a part of the show today. We have 5 guests today. We've got Kevin Gardere, who is with Bridge House, Grace House, and they've got their Women of Substance Luncheon coming on. Michelle Lane is with the Parkinson's Action Network. They've got a big announcement to make that involves Michael J. Fox. Rob Latka is with the Propeller Organization, and they've got a couple of great events coming up that you want to be a part of, a little pop-up restaurant activity. Shannon Flaherty is with Goat in the Road Productions. What an incredible organization they are. And finally, Emmanuel Lane Jr. Emmanuel is with Jazz in the Park, and they have got an incredible lineup at Louis Armstrong Park that's coming up this year, and you will definitely want to be a part of that. So you want to hear what Emmanuel's got to say and how many weeks and are going to be involved with Jazz in the Park this year. Great show. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. Our first guest is someone we always love having on the show. Kevin Gardere is the Executive Director of Development for Bridge House, Grace House. And Kevin, just as always, thank you so much for taking time to be on the show. Bridge House, Grace House, just a phenomenal organization. And just real quick, give us a little bit a mission of the organization and who you guys deal with and help.
Yes, we are a residential substance abuse treatment facility. We're treating those who have lost everything due to their addiction. And for many, it is the last house on the block. It's the last stop for them, you know, and we have keep our doors open, and we're treating 154 people daily and over 700 a year now. And the demand for our services is
pretty heavy.
It's very heavy.
And Kevin, you've mentioned many times that a lot of the folks, such sad stories that they've already been through 2 and 3 treatment centers, and this is truly the last house on the left. And one thing I want to point out, you guys do a lot of fundraisers, you really do, and it's because you have to. I mean, you have to make money to run organizations like this. You have coming up on Friday, May the 13th, I think it's one of your best events. It's your Women of Substance event. Real quick, talk about that, how you get tickets, and what's going to be happening that day.
Yeah, sure. It's the 21st Annual Women of Substance Luncheon. It's be held at the Tea Room. You can get tickets on our website. It's bridgehouse.org, and it looks support events. You could call us at 504-821-7133.
We'll put all that on the screen.
Could. And yeah, we honor women in our community who are considered role models for the current residents that we have at Grace House. These are people who have supported us throughout the years, and many other charities in our area, just people who are active in our community and want to make this city even better than it already is.
And you have a great silent auction. I think you have like 12 stations there.
We do. The silent auction's amazing. We have 2 people that literally pound the pavement, and Andre Batt and Walton Goldring. They get so many things for us. It's amazing.
Audubon Tea Room.
Audubon Tea
You've
Room.
been there for many years. Do you have a patron party or anything?
No, we do not.
Okay, so
it's 11 to 2. Luncheon. It's kind of lengthy.
And every year you honor somebody from Bridge House, Grace House. Are you doing that again
We
this
are.
year? Okay.
We, along with the 3 honorees, we have a alumni of the year. And this year it'll be Sandy. And Sandy's been sober a little over 2 years, and she will tell her story at the event. It's amazing.
Oh, it's amazing. I urge people, if you get the opportunity, you're supporting an incredible organization. All you have to do is be around people that work at the organization. You can see that their hearts are truly in it. Fundraisers are necessary to raise money for an organization like this, but you guys do a great job in making it fun. You make it worthwhile. You make it very moving. So it's absolutely one of my favorite events of the year. It's the Women of Substance Luncheon on Friday, May the 13th. We'll put the website on the screen. You can go to that. Kevin, they're wrapping me up. As always, thank you for what you do. You're one of the best at it. We appreciate it. We love you. We've got a few more guests. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Very happy to have Michelle Lane on the show. Michelle is the Louisiana State Director and Grassroots Advisory Board Member for the Parkinson's Action Network. Michelle, thank you so much for taking time to be on the show. I remember when you were on the show last year and you were talking about a walk.
Yes.
And this time we're going to be talking about Awareness Month. But if you can, real quick, give us the kind of the mission statement of the organization.
The mission statement is that we're the unified voice of the Parkinson's community, and we advocate for better cures and treatment, and of course research funding.
Absolutely. And are you for the entire, or for the state of Louisiana, or the South, the Gulf South coast?
No, I handle the state of Louisiana, but most states all have a state director.
Okay.
And we're based out of Washington, D.C.
Okay. I know you got a big announcement, but we're going to save that.
Yes.
I want to talk about Parkinson's Awareness Month. Tell us what's going to be going on.
We are just trying to show awareness whatever way we can. We're holding up signs anywhere, taking pictures, and Ochsner has a symposium on the 16th of April. It's free of charge, and we have a special guest speaker, Dr. Maria DeLon from Texas, who's a neurologist who developed Parkinson's.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow. And it's free to go, it's free to anybody to see this?
Yes.
And I know you were telling me, and I made a note of this because everything can be done. We'll put this on the screen. The website is ochsner.org/PD. Again, you can register for tickets. They're absolutely free, right?
Absolutely free.
Okay, and you have to have a ticket to get in, right?
Yes, you have to have your name on the list to get in.
Okay. Now, you were telling me before we went on the air that a couple of weeks ago you just signed a contract. Now, you will no longer be Parkinson's Awareness Network, but you're now going to be affiliated with Michael J. Fox's organization.
Yes, Michael J. Fox years ago, 25 years ago, actually started with the Parkinson's Action Network before he opened the Michael J. Fox Foundation. And he saw the need for advocacy to continue research because they fall hand in hand.
Yeah.
So he decided to make it now the Michael J. Fox Public Policy.
And now you guys are a part of that, right?
Yes.
Are other networks that were throughout the country, are they a part of that too? Or is there something special that you have to do to be a part of his network? Or
Well,
it's a big thing.
PAN was actually the big network that they spoke for all the major organizations.
Okay.
And so all the major organizations supported PAN.
That is awesome. I mean, congratulations. And you said
Thank
you
you.
just signed the contract. That's
Yes.
great news. Michelle, thank you so much for being on the show. We greatly appreciate you coming here. Again, Parkinson's Awareness Month is going to be during the month of April. The website is ochsner.org/PD for tickets to the symposium that they're going to be doing. Free and open to the public. And Michelle, you do such a great job, advocate for Parkinson's disease. Thank you again so much for being here. We'd love to have you back to keep talking about different things that are being developed and on throughout the course of the year. So please continue to join us and come back. We've got 3 more guests. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
First noticed it, actually, I knew it for a little while. There was something not right. It was kind of an internal tremor.
I kept having a twitch and tired, fatigued.
Parkinson steals a piece from you every day. It's minute, but it's a little piece of you that's gone.
Parkinson's can be cured. The scientists have said it.
Please don't wait. We need help now. Because if you wait, you may wait too long.
Today's the day to make a difference.
That's why all of us with the American Heart Association are working
to keep our hearts beating strong.
And you might be surprised to find out what all we have done.
Together, we make it easy for you to choose foods that are heart healthy.
Funded research to improve treatments like artificial heart valve,
pacemakers, and coronary stents.
Help fight for nutritious lunches in our schools.
Join the American Heart Association's fight against heart disease and stroke.
And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Very happy to have someone join us again. Rob Laka is the Director of Strategy and Partnerships for Propeller, a force of social innovation. Rob, thanks so much for coming back on the show. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, talk a little bit about the mission of the organization, kind of like what you're about, what you make up, and things like that.
Sure. Propeller helps social entrepreneurs, which are companies that are trying to solve problems within social sectors like water, education, healthcare, food.
And you've got a big event coming up on April the 27th. I love the name, Propeller Pop.
Pop. Just like our startups, we try and create some pop and fizzle and sizzle, right?
Talk a little bit about what the event is and what you're going to be doing.
Sure. So Propeller Pop is it's our big annual event. We're doing it April 27th, and it's pretty reasonable for an event like this. It's $35 is our ticket if you order in advance, $40 at the door. So very reasonable, and you get dinner and drinks all with that. 10 different pop-up restaurants. So these are sort of food startups from around town, and they're all going to be serving their best dish. And so it's a little bit like a Hogs for the Cause, but for pop-ups of all different types of foods from all around town.
And what constitutes a pop-up?
So this is a new restaurant, or it's a restaurant that's trying a new sort of type of food that they're doing that they haven't tried before. And so pop-up is sort of, it's like before you become a food truck or before you get in the St. Roch Market or start your own restaurant, you do just a dish or two and you try it out and see if people like it.
Now, will these be restaurants that people are familiar with? Or?
They will be. So some of them will be restaurants you know that they're trying sort of their new side venture, or some of them are just chefs that have maybe been working at restaurants you know, but are trying their first time. So it's really exciting.
And we'll put your website on the screen. It's gopropeller.org. All information, not only on the organization, but all information on the event can be found. Can you register on the website as well?
Yeah, that's right. Just click on the link there on gopropeller.org, and you can buy your tickets there. $35 for April 27th.
And where's it being held at?
It's at Propeller, which is the corner of Washington and Broad. And so we sold out last year. We had over 400 people, and so we're hoping that folks will come out this year too.
And what's your limit again? 400 people?
400 people, and we're already over 100 right now, and we've got just a couple weeks to go. So pretty excited.
So selling out could be a possibility.
We're hoping so. We've got a lot of food to be eaten and a lot of drinks to be had.
So and it is a fundraiser, right? It is a worthy cause.
That's right.
Great food, great drinks for a worthy cause.
That's exactly it.
All right, Rob, thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate it. We've got a couple more guests. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. We're very happy to have Ms. Shannon Flaherty on the show. Shannon is the co-artistic director for Goat in the Road Productions.
That's right.
And if we have time, we'll go into how you came up with that title. I just want to make sure we get all the information out first.
Sure.
So, first time we've had somebody on from the organization. So Shannon, if you will, talk a little bit about the mission of your organization.
Okay, great. So Goat in the Road is a nonprofit theater company, and we do two different things. One of the things we do is create original performances, mostly for an adult audience, and we create those with our ensembles. So it's called Devise Theater, where we make up the shows together, and then we produce those. We do a couple shows a year. Then we also have an educational program called Playwright, which is kind of why I'm here today. With this program, we go into...
And that's May the 9th, right?
Yes, the showcase is May the 9th. Okay. With our Playwright program, we go into currently 6 schools, and we work with the students for the entire year, teaching them about theater and playwriting and theater activities and games. And then each of our students writes an original play.
Really?
Yes.
Now, are these high school students?
5th through 7th grade, and then our 6th school this year is a new school for us this year, and we're in Warren Easton, working with some high school students there.
And is everybody that goes into the schools, are all of y'all volunteers? Or?
No, we're paid.
Okay.
Yeah, we get a fair amount of grant funding for the program. The program's in its 7th year, so we've kind of built up our, you know, how it works now.
And how do you select the school?
So a lot of the people involved in the program from Goat in the Road have relationships with schools from working with different organizations. And so we kind of shopped it around to see who is interested. We have 3 of our schools have been in the program since year 1. So we've been working with them for 7 years.
So this is your 7th year for the program showcase, right?
Yes, and for teaching too. And when we started out, we were just in 3 schools, and we worked with the schools for about 10 weeks. And then we heard from teachers that they wanted more, that they wanted the kids to have a chance to write more and explore more. Because basically what they do is they write like 7 to 10 little mini plays.
Really?
And they choose one, and then they expand that into their final play.
That's awesome. Now, do they get grades or credits for this?
Different schools. I mean, we don't grade them. Ours is about, you know, just teaching them theater, but different teachers sometimes choose to grade them if they want to.
So let me ask you this, on May the 9th, can the public come out and watch the performances?
Yeah, so on May the 9th, what's going to happen is that we had like 200 kids in our program, but we chose 10 of those plays actually last night, and we give them to 5 professional companies in the city, and they produce them with adults, so, you know, with full production value.
But the kids can actually say, this is my play. That is awesome.
We actually have a little chair at the side of the stage, and we have the playwright sit and watch their play.
Shannon, before I run out of time, I just want to real quick, which this is a hard website to remember, goatintheroadproductions.org. All the information about the organization and the event on May the 9th can be found on that website.
Yep.
This sounds really incredible. I'd love for you to come back on the show
Thank
again
you. I
and
would
talk more
love
about
to.
what you guys are doing. We've got one more guest. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
First noticed it, actually, I knew it for a little while. There was something not right. It was kind of an internal tremor.
I kept having a twitch and tired, fatigued.
Parkinson's steals a piece from you every day. It's minute, but it's a little piece of you that's gone.
Parkinson's can be cured. The scientists have said it.
Please don't wait. We need help now. Because if you wait, you may wait too long.
Relay for Life, because there's so much to live for. Help the American Cancer Society finish the fight. Walk, join, donate now.
And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Our final guest today is Emmanuel Lane Jr. Emmanuel is the founder, president, CEO, chief executive officer, financial officer for People United for Armstrong Park. And I'm laughing because Kevin had on your little sheet here that you were president, but I mean, being a founder is pretty incredible too. Congratulations. Just a great organization. So, Emmanuel, real quick, talk about the mission of People United for Armstrong Park.
Well, People United for Armstrong Park, our mission is to make Armstrong Park a hub of New Orleans cultural economy. We got founded in 2010. Jazz in the Park got started in 2012. And so Jazz in the Park helps us meet our mission statement, which is to bring more activity to Armstrong Park. First of all, I want to thank the city of New Orleans, the mayor, Parks and Parkways. They do an amazing job with this park. I mean, when you see Armstrong Park, it's gorgeous. And so, you know, what we had to do is like program it, you know, give more activity. The sad thing about Armstrong Park, you have statutes in Armstrong Park. People come see the statutes, but after that, what else is there to do? And so what we decided to do to make Armstrong Park a hub of New Orleans cultural economy, we started this Jazz in the Park concert series.
So talk about the concert series, because I was looking at your brochure. You have got some incredible people at this concert series.
Yes, man, but by the grace of God, we have an amazing lineup, and we've been able to provide quality musicians for like the last 5 years. This season is our 5th year anniversary. And so I just want to thank all the people that helped Jazz in the Park to be what it is today. It's an amazing concert series. It's a concert series that serves as the economic engine of the Treme neighborhood. The Treme neighborhood, you can't say too much about them, but they are phenomenal. They have like some of the best musicians in the city of New Orleans. They're home to all of the backstreet culture, like the Mardi Gras Indians, the Baby Dolls, the skeleton crews. And so what Jazz in the Park does, we highlight all of these groups.
That's awesome.
And we make sure that they get spotlighted in a concert series. And so it's been going pretty good.
Man, before we run out of time, real quick, you have to have tickets to get in, right?
No, it's free.
It's free.
It's absolutely free. Just walk in. If you need to know, get some more information about our concert series, you can go to our website.
Which we'll put on the screen.
That's armstrongpark.org. It's real simple.
Now, and I'm looking at your lineup here on the website. Does it also has the lineup?
It has the lineup.
You got Amanda Shaw, Kermit Ruffins. I mean, this is Bag of Donuts.
Yes.
This is phenomenal lineup you've got here. And it's absolutely free.
It's absolutely free. But if you think that's something special, wait till our anniversary special that we have. Jazz in the Park turns 5 years, like I told you. And so May 6, 7, and 8, we're going to have our first 3-day festival. inside Armstrong Park. We got some amazing lineup like the Raw Oyster Cult, Corey Henry, and we have an amazing lineup. So please come on out and celebrate.
And they're killing me because they're telling me we're out of time, but I wanted to make sure we talked about May 6th, 7th, 8th. And just real quick, ArmstrongPark.org is the website for all the information and lineup. It's absolutely free. Jazz in the Park, what an incredible organization. You've been watching Across Louisiana. My name is Steve Sawyer. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. We'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm.